First of all, welcome to the course. I'm glad you decided to join me for this creative journey, and I hope this course provides you with all the knowledge you need to feel confident in graphic design theory, practical application, and creating real-world design projects. The intro was a great overview of all the different sections in this class, but I wanted to break everything down and guide you through the sections so you know the best way to go through this course. In the first lesson, there's a link to a resource list, which provides a full list of resources for this class, like my favorite place to find photos, fonts, and vector files. There's also a second Word document called the Project Files document, and this contains all of the links to the photos and vector files I use in my project examples in the class. This list is great for those who like to follow along by doing instead of just by watching. There's another file in this folder called the Course Outline and Students Project document. This will act as a course syllabus and outlines the projects and sections throughout the course. There are also student project opportunities throughout the course as optional projects to practice what you've been learning. These 3 files and the resources needed throughout the course can be found in one downloadable zip file in the course guide lesson of this course. I want this course to be taken at your own pace. There is some order to the overall sections, but if you feel like the pacing is too slow or too fast in a certain area, feel free to skip a lesson or re-watch a lesson too, and find the right pacing for your skill level. Not all lessons are dependent on prior lessons, but it is suggested that you move in order overall, especially for the project sections. The first section of this course focuses solely on graphic design theory. We will cover typography, photos, layout, and more. Take this section at your own pace. I decided to put most of the theory lessons in the beginning of the course so you can build that foundation for future practical projects that will come later in the course. I frequently add new lessons, especially theory lessons, as the course evolves. If a lesson has "new" at the beginning of the title, that means it's a brand new lesson for you to enjoy, or one that has been updated recently to help make this course more updated and rich with new content. After the design theory section, we dive headfirst into Adobe Photoshop. I start off slow for those at the beginner level in the program, but I move along to the practical projects and applications toward the end of this section. I move next into Adobe Illustrator. We start off by using the pen tool and focus on tracing several examples, which will get you used to this essential tool. We will then move into the practical project section that helps us use and practice our pen tool and other basics we reviewed. Once that section is over, there's a logo and branding section. Logo and branding are one of the most frequently requested projects from me as a designer, so I made sure we focused a lot on this topic in this course. After a few logo and branding theory classes, we hop right into a practical application where we complete an entire logo and branding project together. The last section is InDesign, where we do a practical real-world project while we learn the essential tools and functions of InDesign at the same time. We'll apply our typography and layout knowledge that we learned in the first graphic design theory section. You'll be challenged to create a few student projects. Also, there's a student Facebook group exclusive only for students of my courses, where you can post projects and get feedback. There's a video explaining how to join in Section 3 of this course, and I look forward to seeing you there. At the very end, there's extra lessons of this course that will be added monthly, with new techniques using what we've learned toward the beginning of the course. So now that we've reviewed the course outline, are you ready to start learning? Let's learn together.